Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with your weekly health tip. Our mission is always, we just want you to have a great life. We want your family to have a great life. This is why my office exists, is just to give you great information. I want to make sure I look back on my life and said, man, we have touched the lives of thousands of people. They are doing better, living better, great families, great success on all levels. That's what we represent. So what I would tell you is last week I didn't make a video because I was out of town with the family, took a week off. Very grateful that we could do that. And I wanted to talk about taking breaks and how critical that is. So, as you know, I'll tell you my personal journey. I think for a long time I realized that I'm passionate about serving and things, but I look back now and I think even at times I am very driven, very type A, and a bad or false belief system I had is that you should go, go, go. And if you're a strong woman, if you're a strong man, you don't need breaks. You should always work, work, work. Taking a holiday was a luxury. Taking breaks is like whatever. Like every time we should be producing, 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 doing something, being productive. Um, I don't know. You know, it's just, I guess, the way I was hardwired. And looking back now, and honestly, a lot of times it was just now I'm grateful I can actually take time off, 15 years later. In the beginning, establishing the practice, resources and everything were just not there. So if you're watching this and you're a student or you're starting a business or there's a lot of bills to pay, you're like, well, that's great, Dr. Sandy, you're talking about vacation. Uh, I don't even know if that's in the budget or just, it doesn't. So here's what I wanted to say to you. So if I had to do things differently, because I thought, again, that taking breaks or vacation is a sign of weakness and it's a bonus and stuff, that's wrong. We absolutely need it. We're a human being. We need time to rest. I would say the mini vacation that we all need on a daily basis is making sure you're getting proper rest. And this is something that I've been working on for a long time and I'm still far from perfecting it, but sleep is not a luxury. It is mandatory. It is like oxygen. We need to have that headspace. And sometimes life happens. I have young kids. Maybe they get up or things happen and you just have bad sleep one night and you've done everything right, whatever. But sleep is essential. So that I would kind of say is like that mini daily vacation. That's something you need to do to rejuvenate the body. That's when the body heals. That's when the stress is getting cleaned out. It's absolutely essential. Now, the other thing is then you need more extended breaks over time. So let's say you're listening to this and you are financially just saying, things are tight. I don't think we can go for a week to Hawaii, Dr. Sandy, or something like that, or Florida or the States or something. So to you, I would say, you know what, you can take a break. There's nothing wrong with having a vacation and even staying home, which I find sometimes are just awesome. And you're just home and you're just, you're doing a few things around the house. It doesn't mean I'm home and I got to do 18 things. You're just relaxing, and just saying, okay, from 9 to 12 on Saturday, we'll clean the house, whatever, buy grocery, and then the rest of the day we're just going to chill. Maybe that day vacation could be just going to Niagara Falls, staying overnight, or just making a day trip. Day trips are great, but you need to disengage. You need to take breaks. It's mandatory. And I would recommend, if you look at your calendar, the way everything's set up, every quarter you should be taking some kind of break. Every quarter you should be taking some kind of break. And it could be maybe taking time from work. It could be maybe saying that, again, I got to work so much, but having one day off. But you need that. Why are we even teaching you this? Because if you know yourself too, and I look back at myself, the times when you push too hard, you think you're achieving at a high level, you're not. It starts to affect your productivity. And what's the biggest thing our office represents? We want to protect your health. So we want high level achievement, but I want longevity. Like you could say, okay, I'm going to kill myself for the next 5 years, no sleep, crappy food, never take care of my body, never take care of my nervous system. Dude, you're gonna kill yourself. You're gonna burn yourself out. So what we want is high level achievement, but I want it over decades. We want high level achievement for the next 30, 40 years. That's the game plan. So are you thinking for the next 2 years I'll kill myself and then why? That's total insanity. And that I've met people say, well, I'll just kill myself and then after that I'll enjoy. Well, dude, if you kill yourself bad enough, there may be nothing to enjoy. So taking vacations is mandatory. Having breaks to rejuvenate. Do not fall into that trap. If I had to do it again, looking back at my life, definitely would be taking more breaks every quarter. You know what's so funny for me? I'll be transparent with you guys. A lot of times I thought by going to an educational seminar or learning something, that was like a vacation. I used to think like that in my mind that, okay, I'm not in the office, I'm learning something, this is like a vacation, which I loved it, and for me that gives me energy, but you actually need time to disengage, let your mind, body, heart, everything kind of process and relax. It's mandatory, man. If the game is about high success over the long term and longevity, and here's the funny thing is, you'll meet or read books where these people will talk very brave and say, just beat yourself up and no sleep and all that kind of stuff. And there's a time and season for that, and I get it. But long term, it's not sustainable. You have to choose something that's sustainable. You might be listening to this and say, hey, Dr. Sandy, I sleep 4 hours and I feel like a rocket ship and I'm awesome. God bless you. Then you are at some different level. I don't need vacations, Dr. Sandy. They slow me down. I understand that, but I'm just sharing my wisdom and my experience with you, and I want you to have a better life. But I'm just saying for the majority of us, and you have to tweak it, right? You may actually have a job that's so intense that every 30 days you need some kind of break or vacation. But I'm just saying schedule breaks. Listen to your rhythms. I'm giving you some general guidelines. Look at least every quarter, maybe a little bit sooner than that, maybe tighter. I mean, sometimes I talk to people and I can look at their eyes and we're talking and they haven't had a vacation in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and I'm just like, it's not good for longevity. And you can see that sparkle in their eyes not there. Their soul is dried up. They're tired mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's not the way to do it. Learn from me. Learn from learn from other people who just push, push, push. It's not a way to do it. The game is high achievement, longevity. Your family needs you. Your friends need you. Please think this way. And, you can go online. There's tons of research supporting this as well. I think the communities there, when they've looked in Europe, I think specifically Greece, they actually did a study with the the people who were taking breaks, and specifically in the study, they were even looking at things like napping, which to me is like a mini vacation. People who nap, at least about 30 minutes, longevity is better, heart function is better. Big surprise, it totally makes sense, right? Like, having time to rest. And the headspace you want to have is when you rest, always think of a cell phone. Your cell phone, you can love it. I love my cell phone. I have it right here. I got to charge this baby every night. I got to charge it every night. So when you rest, when you take a vacation, when you're getting enough sleep, you're charging yourself. And then you're ready to go. But to think I can just go 100 miles an hour, I would not recommend it. I don't want you to do that. So the theme of this is love yourself, take care of yourself, take breaks, take vacation. You will have a great life. You'll have a high quality life. You'll have a longer life. It'll just be better everywhere around. Please take breaks. You'll be thankful for that. So God bless you. I love you and your family, and we'll see you next week.